also set aside a content takedown order against Wikipedia. Remember, the Delhi High Court had passed the order after news agency ANI alleged defamatory content on Wikipedia's pages. Could you take us through this order, please?
Well, allow me to just fill in some context. Now, ANI, the news agency, had moved the Delhi High Court, basically flagging this one page on Wikipedia, which had recognized ANI as a propaganda tool of the government. This is what ANI had called a defamatory content, had lodged legal proceedings in the Delhi High Court. On April 2nd, the Delhi High Court single-judge bench had allowed for takedown of that page, which had quote-unquote defamatory content. This was upheld by the division bench of the Delhi High Court, and today this matter travelled to the highest court of the country. Here, the Supreme Court has, after due consideration, made certain observations. The Supreme Court observed that the Delhi High Court has given an injunction that's too wide. The Delhi High Court has directed for takedown of all defamation or misleading or false content with respect to ANI. But the question that the Supreme Court raised is that who decides what is defamatory, who decides what is false or misleading? And therefore, on that ground, the Supreme Court has set aside the Delhi High Court injunction, has set aside the takedown order that the Delhi High Court had issued with respect to ANI, and now, importantly, has said that it is too difficult, it is too vague, it is impossible for it to be implemented, this judgment. And therefore, on that count, the Supreme Court has allowed ANI to go back to the Delhi High Court and make a fresh case for takedown of very specific portions of the web page that has been uploaded on Wikipedia. So to that end, some relief coming in as far as Wikipedia, as far as Wikimedia is concerned. But the story is not over. ANI now being allowed to go back to the Delhi High Court to raise its concerns once again.
The story is not over. Thank you, Ashmit, for that. Let's quickly shift our focus to